Hello everyone. So far we have discussed about the different lens formulas, its applications, mirror formula and its application. Today I want to discuss about the different problems students generally face while doing the numericals and what tricks they can follow to do the numericals correctly. Right, so let's begin. So first of all, you should have a very clear understanding about the two formulas. It was lens and mirror, that is 1 by u plus 1 by v equal to 1 by f and 1 by v minus 1 by u equal to 1 by f. You should know that your first one is called mirrors and this is for lens. Because whenever you find question, the question will not state that which formula you have to apply, it will only use the term lens and the mirror. So just by seeing the term, you should know which formula you have to apply. If it is a mirror question, then you have to apply the mirror formula. If it is a lens question, then you have to apply the lens formula. So this is the first very common mistake, since I have been the part of CBSE board checking for previous few years. So I know that these are the very common mistakes which we feel that we won't do, but we generally do. So please do take care that whenever you find question, you should know which formula you have to apply. That's the first and the basic thing. Right, so let's move on. So once you know that which formula you have to apply, then you have the second thing you have to find out is what is being given and what you are supposed to find. Right? So let's say that you are being given the values of u. Let's say it's being given u equivalent to x centimeters. V you are supposed to find out and f is being given to, let's say, y centimeter. And this question belongs to mirror category. Okay, same question we'll be doing for the lens as well, just to have an understanding. Mirror, let's take it as for concave. Now, always remember that whenever a value is being given to you, you have to take care of the sign. If values are not given and you are supposed to find out the value using a variable, in that case you don't use the sign. But if the values are being given, you are using the values, then sign become equally important. So here, if u is being given as x centimeter, which means a value is being given to you. So while using it in the formula, we take it as minus x centimeter, because we know that object distance is always taken as negative. Whereas for the next one, your f is being given as y centimeter. This focal length can be negative as well as positive depending upon the question. In our case, it is a concave mirror, and we know it that for a concave mirror, f is negative or positive. Yeah, it's negative. So take it as minus y centimeter. Right? So second trick which you have to remember is that if the values are being given, you should know which sign convention you have to apply. And whenever values are there, sign conventions must be applied. You cannot solve it just simply taking as x. You think it is a variable only. No, it's not variable. It is the value of object distance. So if the value is being given, then your sign must be utilized. If value is not given, then of course you just simply take as u. The answer will itself give you the value of u. That will always come as negative. That's the next trick which you have to remember, that whenever values are being given, either for lens formula or for mirror formula, you have to use the sign. Now let's take the same thing for lens this time. Let's say it is your concave lens. Now it's a concave lens this time. Now for concave lens, the things remain the same, on the lens formula is changed now. U is being x centimeter, since u is always negative for the lenses as well. So it will be taken as minus x. Focal length is negative for concave lens as well. So it will be taken as minus y centimeter. Right? So this is the next important thing which you have to remember, that whenever values are being given for lens or for mirror, you have to use the signs. Okay, so let's move on now. The third common mistake the students usually do. See, it's written that your object comparison with the height of the image. So it's been given m is your 1 by 2 and the image is real. Right? Means question is not giving the value of m, rather it will use the term that image is half the size of object and it is real. Now, since the image is real, this sign you have to place. This is your question, that what sign you must use for magnification. What we usually do is that whenever you find the value of m in the question, just use the value as it is, not caring that the image is real or the virtual. If the image formed is real, this m has to be negative. No matter it's a mirror question or it's a lens question, magnification will be taken as negative. But if the image is virtual, let's say a case of virtual, and its size being 3 by 2, that will be plus 3 by 2. Right? So this is the next thing which you have to remember, that if height is compared with the object or indirectly the value of magnification is being given to you, you should know what sign you must take. If the image is real, then obvious the sign will be negative. If the image is virtual, the sign of m will be positive. So this negative and positive gonna change your entire solution. So please do remember that when you are solving the numerical, which sign you have to use. And this sign you are not supposed to guess. This sign will be used on the basis of the statement of the question. If the image is real, then m will be your negative. If the image is virtual, m will be positive. Okay, this is the next thing which you have to remember. Please keep on writing in your notes somewhere so that you could remember all the points together. Right, let's move on. The fourth, I believe, the common mistake is that you are not clear about the image, if it is real image or a virtual image. Let's say there's a question which states that you are provided a convex mirror and the image formed is half the size of object. The question has not used the term real, it has neither used the term virtual, it has just used the term convex mirror. Convex mirror and the image is half the size of object. So can you guess this image is real or virtual? Of course, in the statement of the question you won't be finding any term real and virtual. Then how to identify? The answer lies in the name of the mirror itself. Convex mirror. What type of image are being formed by the convex mirror? Your answers are always virtual. Since it forms always virtual image, so m has to be positive. So this is another trick which you have to remember, that it is not always true that the question will use the term real and virtual. There can be occasions where the questioner is just relying on the name of the mirror or the lens. So just reading the name of the mirror, it should be clear to you that convex mirror always form virtual image. So value of m has to be positive. Let's take another example. Now if you try to guess, it's been a spherical mirror. Okay, we are not even telling the name of the mirror this time. It's a spherical mirror and image formed is virtual and 2 times the size of object. Mirror is spherical and the image is twice the size of object and focal length is 20 centimeter. Now my question to you is, what will be the sign of the focal length? Now you have to think of it, although the answer is on in your front as well. Magnification is plus 2. So image is virtual, we know it because it is positive. Correct? Now you have to think which mirror is capable of forming a virtual magnified image. You will say it's a concave mirror and you are very true. So this will be your negative because it's a concave mirror. So this is another way to identify. You have to read the question. If you are not getting the answer in one go, just read it again, twice, thrice. Take as much time as you need, because unless you don't know what you are supposed to calculate and what values are being given, the solution will be wrong always. Right? So do remember that whenever you are attempting the numericals based on the mirrors, what values are being given to you, you should be able to identify, and what sign convention you must use to solve them, that must be very clear to you. Right? So I believe this type of error is also clear to you now. Let's move on. If you have practiced questions, you might have come across a term that is screen. The question framer generally use the term screen for the real image. And you know it too, because only real images can be obtained on the screen. And sometimes always give you the screen distance as well. So just by looking at the distance, you should know what value is being given to you. For example, a question says a screen placed 20 centimeter behind 20 centimeter behind the lens, and image is obtained. Image is formed. So can you tell me what this 20 centimeter is? Just think of it. A screen is 20 centimeter behind and the image is obtained on the screen. So situation is basically like this. We have a lens. You may ask why convex lens only, because only convex can form a real image. So this is your lens and this is your screen. And this distance is being given to you. So you can say that, so V is being given to you, or the image position is being mentioned in the question. Right? So this is another way by which you can identify that what value is being given to you. So all I try to tell you here is that everything is in the question itself. You just have to read the question carefully. As many times you read the question, it will clear to you what is being given and what you are supposed to calculate. So I believe these common mistakes are quite clear to you, and you won't be committing these mistakes in your upcoming exams. So see, there is one more. Sometimes the question framer sets the question like that it's not clear what value is being given exactly. For example, let's say I'm saying that object and its real image, sorry, it's a real image, so it should be upside down. Its real image are having a distance of 40 centimeter apart. Can you tell me what is being given to you here? Just think. This is the object, that's the image. In between we have 40. So what is this 40? Is it U? Is it V? Or is it F? Those who are saying this U plus V, you people are correct. It is the sum of U and V, both. Because in between somewhere we have the lens. This will be your U, this will be your V, and we have been provided with U plus V. So again, just the same thing, that while you are doing the question, you have to read the question. Simply reading the question will give you the idea what values are being given and how you have to apply the formula. And whenever you apply the formula, just think once more that what formula you have to apply, whether it's a lens question or it's a mirror question. Well, it's very common to apply the lens formula in the mirror question, apply the mirror formula in the lens question, and will give you the wrong result. Just to have the good result or just to score full in your numerical part, always read the question once, twice, thrice, and once the question is clear, just recall the formula correctly and then apply it. Then I assure you, you'll be scoring good. Okay, we'll come in with more interesting videos on this and to make you have better understanding of the physics in our upcoming classes. Till then, thank you and have a great day.